Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into the first of many LEGO news videos to come out today. I'm quite tired. I actually stayed up trying to finish and build up all the Chinese New Year sets that I got yesterday. And that's going to be pushed back to tomorrow because there's just so much news that we have to go through, and this is the biggest and most important for the channel. Marvel's getting a CMF series. It was confirmed today on this site that you can find linked down below in the description. It has a ton of themes, and I won't be covering them all, but if you want to see some of the prices and things like that from you for your own favorite theme, go check it out. I can't go through them all. It's just I don't cover everything. So anyways, the news here is from Liberatilos. But it's being confirmed by big sources, all the information, if you're like skeptical that this is real and everything, that the site is legit. It is. So let's go and talk about this. I can't believe that it is happening. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't necessarily think that Marvel needs a CMF series, just given how much love they get in the sets in general. And you might be thinking, well, so they're kind of lazy sometimes. They reuse figures. And yeah, they 100% do. But I am very excited about this nonetheless. I personally think that hopefully they do a better job than DC did with their series. Looking back, I think the DC series is really good. But for Marvel, I think they really have to do well. And I don't know if this is going to be MCU based. If it's MCU based, that opens up a whole lot of other doors. Going back to old movies and things like that I've done many CMF series on, going back to old movies that they've never done before. So there's that angle. Personally, the angle I want them to go with is actually a comic book series like DC did. But I think that they could just do so much better, and hopefully just because of I think the iconicity of some of these characters as well, I think they're just more well known than DC ones. Even though the DC series sold really well, I think that this has a chance to do even better, like including characters like Electro with the new headpiece and everything like that we've been waiting for such a long time. Daredevil in here. Even like if you don't want to dedicate a whole set to the Punisher, chucking him in here. I just have so many ideas for this of iconic characters that I think they could do for a comic book series, and if you want to check it out, I actually have a Marvel superhero series and a supervillain series, and then I've also got like a ton of MCU CMF series as well, so I'll link that all here. I'm very excited about this, the fact that this is happening. So the fact that the site is listing it as Disney/Marvel, I think points more to it being a part of the MCU. But the fact that it says Disney/Marvel, I know that Disney, there's a lot of licensing things when it comes to actually the selling of products for Marvel. And I'm 99% sure from all my film theory and game theory videos that I've seen that Marvel owns it. From the knowledge that's been passed down to me by MatPat, I think. Anyways, my point is, though, I wish it was a comic book one, but I'm looking at the boxes here. I've got the Spider-Man figure, actually, from last year from Comic-Con. It doesn't say Disney anywhere on the box. Also, I had an older Marvel set from 2018, 2019, and there's also no Disney on the box. So I'm kind of hesitant to think that it's not going to be MCU based. But we also have some information for the sets, and in case you didn't know, these are the Summer Wave, and let's just go through them. I don't know if this is Marvel, it could be something else, but here's all the sets. We got set number 76189 for $9.99 USD, so $13.99 Canadian with 49 pieces. We have set number 76190 for $39.99 USD and $49.99 Canadian for 479 pieces. We have set number 76191 for $69.99 USD, so $89.99 or $99.99 Canadian, and that'll be 590 pieces. Next up, we got set number 76192 for $69.99 USD, so again, 89 or 99.99 Canadian for 527 pieces. 76193 for $149.99 USD, and I think that'll be at least 189, if not 199.99 Canadian. And then lastly, we have set number 76194 for $34.99. So I'm gonna say, I guess $44.99 Canadian. I don't know. Weird price, but anyways, this has 369 pieces. So anyways, everyone, What do you think of all of this news? I'm very excited about that. Again, we don't know if that's Marvel or DC, but honestly, I would just label all those as Marvel just because DC's not having a very good year. So I'll link that video here at the end as well if you're wanting to see what's up with DC. Of course, we did get that accessory pack that's just been inevitably delayed. Like, there's no date of it releasing now in sight, so that's fun. Glad that coming soon has returned for other sets. Marvel getting so much love. They do deserve it since they sell a lot better than DC, but DC still needs to get a lot more than it's getting. But at the end of the day, there's big news for Marvel fans and to all the people wanting a Ninjago CMF series. Look at all of the sets you are getting this year. You do not need a CMF series. What a joke. Same to you, Star Wars fans. You get enough. You don't need anything at all. It's absolutely crazy that those themes think that they need it. There's a lot of other themes like that need it. And I'm not saying Marvel does. I think that out of the three, probably, for sure, there are so many missing characters and it has such a good opportunity to actually do that here, I think, and outfits and things like that. Whereas Ninjago, having 12 for a series of 10 years and the characters that people are wanting to put in a CMF series, like obscure characters we've never gotten, it ain't gonna happen. That's not what the series is gonna be. Same with Star Wars. You're wanting all these obscure characters that we've never gotten before, and it's not gonna happen with a series of 12. But here, just think of the possibilities with this being an MCU-based series. So many old Iron Man suits we've gotten, Captain America, all these outfits from movies that we've never gotten before would fit so well for a series of 12 here. So I think that this is the best option out of those three if I had to pick, and Marvel just sells crazy well. So I'm very excited about this. I can't believe that we had DC last year and we're getting Marvel this year. It's so exciting for a superhero fan. I'm really excited, but there's actually a little bit of other news, I'd say, confirmed by this, the fact that we have a superheroes D2C coming out some point this year, and it's pretty much likely now to be Marvel, simply because whenever a CMF series happens, when it comes to licensing themes, when you look back to Harry Potter, The Simpsons, Disney, there is a big D2C set to go alongside with it. So the fact that we do have a D2C coming, whether it is related directly to if it is an MCU or a comic book set, I think that it's going to be Marvel over DC. I just think that it makes more sense, just keeping the tradition of, hey, you're getting a CMF series, here's a D2C. And I guess you could say they did that with DC last year, whether you count the Batman one closer to the CMF series or even just the whole Batwing a whole lot of months later. They still did get a CMF series with that, but I think that it just makes sense for Marvel as well. It's just been such a long time coming for Marvel to get a CMF series. Anyways, we have so much more to go through today on the channel. I've talked too long about this one topic. I've got to go edit this out and continue to work. I'm probably going to go over the limit of 3 notifications, so I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss out on other LEGO Marvel news and reviews. But I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope that you will have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.